Can you tell me a little bit more about the physiology of a bed bug?
Yeah, the anatomy of a bed bug is such that it has a tube for sucking blood. It can't chew through anything, it can't eat anything, it won't lick its antenna, it won't clean its feet. It has a tube for sucking blood, and that's the only thing it'll ingest. That's part of the reason pesticides, DDT, chemicals have such a hard time with bed bugs. You can't get it inside their body. Their exoskeleton has a waxy coating, and it's very impervious to almost everything you throw at it. Its feet are like talons, similar to your fingernail or whatever, and they can walk through things without, it won't get inside their body. For thousands of years, everything has been thrown at them, and they've managed to come through and continue to live and expand quite a bit with it. Now,
pesticides that used to work don't work anymore?
What's happened with pesticides is they've never really were effective at killing 100%. So some percentage of them continued to live. They have, with this, they've developed resistant strains. Even the DDT, right now at the University of Kentucky, they have a petri dish full of DDT. Bed bugs walk right through it and have, you know, it doesn't affect them at all. The problem with pesticides is you have to get it directly on the bug. They're not easy to find. If it's inside a mattress, if it's inside a crack or a crevice, you aren't going to get the chemical even near the bug, let alone inside the bug.
So if I were concerned about bed bugs, where is the best place to look for bed bugs?
Bed bugs like to be near a food source, typically a bed or a couch would be fine, a chair. They like to lay their eggs near a food source so that when the egg becomes a nymph, it can feed relatively quickly. So that's the best spot to look. The problem with bed bugs is they naturally will radiate out across the house. They go through a traumatic insemination, the females do. The male will spear the bed bug right through the shell of the female, and it's blood and guts, and it's a good testimony on how hardy these bugs are. They live through this, they don't like it, and what happens is the female tries to leave the aggregate or the nest of bed bugs, and they will travel pretty good. They can go several feet a minute. You know, so you got a 15-minute span, they could go 20 feet away. As a result, bed bugs will spread out. Otherwise, they tend to nest in one area, and they like to be near a food source. Luckily, it's not common for bed bugs to put eggs inside walls. The egg will never have a chance to find its food source inside a wall. So luckily the eggs are out near a food source and easily exposed to our heat, and so it kills them, and it tends to be very effective because of that.
Areas around the bed, can you tell me where I should look?
The problem is, to try to find out if you have bed bugs, a white bed mattress or box spring makes it easiest to find them. The bed bug, after it's had a blood meal, is quite dark. It's kind of a mahogany color, the size of an apple seed would be an adult. The problem is the egg of a bed bug is so tiny, you could fit 5 of them inside like the crosshairs of a Phillips screw. So they're very tiny. They're clear to white. Chances are you're not going to see it. One of the problems with the eggs on bed bugs is bed bugs love heat. In fact, they're almost dormant when it's cold, like 50, 60 degrees. It's almost like a snake. They just are very slow moving. But at 80 degrees, it's much more comfortable for them. They can move, they'll reproduce quicker. The problem with that is that one of the warmest spots is up at the ceiling above a bed. And so they will go up there and lay their eggs. The eggs are clear to white, you won't be able to see it. So you can search all you want. You could be looking right at the eggs of a bed bug and not see it. Probably one of the easiest ways to find a bed bug is their fecal matter. It almost looks like coffee grounds, and if you have quite an infestation, it'll be very obvious that you have bed bugs. We find bed bugs. When I go in to search a room to confirm if they have bed bugs, I'll pull the picture off, I'll look behind, I'll go through the mattress, particularly the roping on right in here in the stitching to see if I can see anything. A couch like this would be very difficult to find a bed bug because it's dark. So again, white sheets, white mattresses, that makes it easier.